Hello, I'm Katrina. Welcome to the 21-Day Challenge. 21 minutes a day for 21 days, where we focus on making little changes to feel better and to live bigger. As always, do what feels right in your body, never pushing to the point of pain. But I warn you, creating change is uncomfortable. You may feel uncomfortable. Here we go. One of the hallmarks of longevity is being able to get up and down off the floor. That is our focus for the next few days. 21 minutes. Standing tall at the top of your yoga mat. Relax through the shoulders. Connect through the soles of the feet. Feel perfectly grounded, perfectly steady. You can go ahead and close your eyes. If you don't want to close your eyes, just let whatever it is that you're looking at go out of focus so you can bring your awareness inward. Focus on your breath, connecting your mind to your body, to your breath. With your next breath in, sweep your arms out. Really give a long extension through the arms, slowly reaching up. Bring the fingertips together to touch, and then exhale, let the arms sweep down. Let's do that again. Inhaling, sweeping the arms up. Bringing the fingertips to touch at the very height of your inhalation. And when you exhale, slowly letting your arms float down at the same speed as your breath. 2 more breaths, this time sweeping forward. Reach a little behind you. Now turn the hands out and sweep around and down. Really get into the shoulder joints here. Let's do that one more time. Sweeping up with the breath in. Fingertips don't need to touch here. Reaching a little behind, extending sideways. Feeling the stretch into the shoulders, into the sternum. Pausing. As you exhale, just relax through the shoulders. Inhale, sweep the arms up. As you exhale, bow forward. Bring your hands to the knees, put a little bend in the knees. Keep the spine long here. Feel like your ears are in line with your shoulders. Pull the fronts of the shoulders back. Now let's do a modified cat-cow in this standing position. So as you inhale, lift the eyes, look forward, let the lower back curve, let the rib cage open on the front of the body. And as you exhale, round through the back, tuck the chin towards the chest, spread the shoulder blades wide. A breath in, lifting the eyes, look forward, curve to the lower back, rib cage open. Exhale, rounding through the back and the shoulders. One more breath. Now inhale, just bring your eyes forward, bring yourself to a neutral spine position. Looking down at the floor, slightly in front of your mat, just a foot or so. Ears in line with the shoulders, you feel like your spine is long from your tailbone, extending to the crown of your head. Take a breath. And as you exhale, just let your hands slide down your shins. Pause at the spot to you feels right. Follow your intuition here, your body's lead. Take another breath. And this time with the exhalation, just stretch out through the back of the knees just until you feel a lengthening there, right? That's that little uncomfortable feeling, not pain, but just uncomfortable. Knowing that with this feeling of discomfort, you're making change in your body. You're moving outside of your comfort zone into the uncomfortable zone. Couple of breaths here. Try not to round through the shoulders, just simply stretching out the backs of the legs. Bend your knees. Bend your knees enough now you can get your fingertips to the floor. Take another breath. And as you exhale, plant your hands and slowly walk your feet back to a downward dog position. Now, once you feel that your hands and feet are in the right place, you want your shoulders behind your wrists, just alternate pumping your heels. Just slowly and deliberately. Don't hold your breath. Keep the breath flowing just like your body is moving. You might notice that as you lift a heel, you take a breath in, and as the heel presses down, you exhale. Your body just seems to know what to do. Now sink both heels down. Take a full breath here in this full downward dog position. And now slowly walk your feet towards your hands. Coming up onto your hands. Inhale, come halfway up, hands once again just on the knees. Pause for the exhalation. Soles of the feet press into the mat, and as you inhale, sweep the arms up. You can sweep out to the side or forward, that's up to you. And as you exhale, release the hands. And here we are back in mountain pose where we started. We weren't fully on the floor, we were halfway there. Let's see if we can go a little farther this time. Let's take a breath in, arms sweep up. As you exhale, bend your knees, bow forward, bringing your fingertips to the mat. Just fold over your thighs. Use your thighs for support to help keep the strain out of the lower back. Now, bringing one hand down at a time. So if my left hand comes down, I might step my right foot back first. And then right hand comes down, step my left foot back. Walking my feet to downward dog position. Sinking into downward dog. Reaching the heels down towards the mat. Don't worry if your heels don't connect, they don't need to. Still continuing to feel the stretch in the back of the legs and the sides of the body. Now lift your heels, bring your knees all the way down to the mat. Uncurl your toes, let the tops of your feet rest on the floor, and now push back towards your heels. Come down onto your elbows, take the pressure off the heels of the hands, wiggle your fingers a little. Now stack hand on top of hand. You can do flat hand on top of hand or fist on top of fist, depending on your knees. If you can sink lower, go ahead and sink lower. Work with the ability that you have. Explore what you are capable of. And then we work from there. Rising up from the floor now. Bring yourself to table. Elbows first, then hands. Toes curl under. Take a breath. Exhale, lifting to downward dog. Now let's pause in downward dog, get an extra little stretch here. So bend your right knee and bend your left knee and pull your right hip back. Just until you get a little extra stretch into the right side. Be careful to keep the left elbow long and locked. Try not to collapse through the left elbow here. It will be tempting. Just be aware of how your body is responding when you make these little changes. Now left heel, even out the weight on both feet. Lift the right heel, pull the left hip back. Lengthening the left side. Even out the weight on both feet. Now slowly walk your feet towards your hands. Come up onto your fingertips. Inhale, come halfway up. Rest your hands on your knees, put a little softness in your knees, and open up through the fronts of the shoulders. Take a breath. Soles of the feet press into the floor. The hands are free now to sweep up with the breath in. And exhale, releasing the arms. Back to mountain pose. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, bend your knees, bow forward, bringing your fingertips to the mat. Step your right foot back. A little bit farther than a walking step. Push down onto your right heel. Right foot is towards the right side of the mat. Left knee is bent. Really push down with the right heel. Push down with the left foot. Really activate the legs here. Now sweep up. Find something straight ahead to hold your gaze. And as you exhale, sweep the arms around. Sweep up with the breath in. And as you exhale, sweep out. Sweep up with the breath in. This time as you exhale, sweep down. All the way forward. Bring your fingertips back to the mat. Step the right foot forward. Inhale, come halfway up. Hands to the knees, pause here. With your next breath out, fingertips return to the mat. Left foot steps back. Step towards the left side of the mat. Push all the way down onto your left heel. Soften the right knee. Equal weight on both feet. Push with both feet. Push with both heels. As you inhale, sweep up. All the way up. Take your time. Find something to hold your gaze. And sweep out and down with the breath out. Breath in, sweeping up. And sweeping out. One more complete breath. A breath in, sweeping up. Breath out, sweeping down, fingertips coming all the way to the mat. Now, bend far enough forward now you can plant your hands. Wiggle your right foot out to the right and swing your right foot back to make your way to downward dog. Couple of breaths here in downward dog. Now lift your heels. Bring your knees all the way down to the mat. Coming into table. Now keep your toes curled under. Press into the mat with your left hand and right knee. As you inhale, sweep your right arm out to the right, all the way up to the ceiling if you can. And as you exhale, sweep under the left side of your body. Bring your right shoulder, right ear down to the mat. Come up onto your left fingertips. Take the pressure off the heel of your hands. Right hand reaches towards the left. Bit of a twist here. Getting a good stretch between the right shoulder blade and the back of the rib cage. Now where you feel that stretch happening, that's where you bring your mental focus. And draw your breath into that really tight spot in the back of the rib cage on the right side. Now plant your left hand. Lift up with your breath in, and as you exhale, untwist, bringing your right hand back underneath your right shoulder. Pressing this time, right hand, left knee. Feeling the left hand get a little freer, you can sweep your left arm up with your breath in, all the way up. And as you exhale, sweep under the right side of your body. Left shoulder, left ear come down to the mat this time. Left hand reaching towards the right. Right hand come up onto your fingertips. Notice in your body where you feel the stretch the most. Bring your mental focus to that spot and breathe. Use your breath to deepen the stretch. Plant your right hand. Use your right hand to press into the mat, lift the left shoulder, and untwist. Walk your knees wide. Bring your big toes in together to touch and sink back towards your heels. Sink as far back as you can. Make your way to the back. Stack hand on top of hand, fist on top of fist, or you can even bring your forehead all the way to the mat. Relax your arms. Just let your forehead feel supported. Expand through the rib cage with every breath. Now bring yourself to table. Make your way back up to table pose. Toes curl under. Yep, you know what's coming. Move with your breath though. Breath in, and as you exhale, lift to downward dog. Lift your heels, bend your knees, walk your feet towards your hands. Inhale, come halfway up. As you exhale, fingers slide back down, right foot steps back. Step towards the right edge of your mat, press down onto your right heel. Inhale, arms sweep up. Exhale, sweep down. Fingertips to the mat, right foot steps forward. Inhale, come halfway up. Exhale, fingertips slide back down to the mat, left foot steps back. Step to the left side of the mat, push onto the left heel, right knee is soft. Equal weight on both feet, both legs. Sweep up with the arms, with the big breath in. A breath out. Fingertips floating back down to the mat. Left foot steps forward. Inhale, coming halfway up. This time, let your hands rest on the top of your knees. Broaden out through the fronts of the shoulders. Lift the eyes just ever so slightly. Take a breath in. As you exhale, round through the back. Tuck your chin towards your chest. Pull your shoulder blades wide. Let your arms dangle. Slowly roll up like a rag doll. Stack vertebrae on top of vertebrae. And then shoulders over top of hips. And then sweep the arms up. Bringing fingertips together, palms together, hands floating down. Inhaling, hands floating up. Now keep the palms together. Extend the arms as long as possible overhead by but keep the heels of the hands together. Try not to let them separate. Only go as far as you can. If your elbows are bent, your elbows are bent. Work with what you've got, and we'll go from there. Now lift your eyes, look at the ceiling in front of you. Not up at your hands, but just kind of pull your ears out of the way. And then lengthen through the arms a tiny bit more. Breathe. With a breath in, spread the hands, reach corner to corner. Another breath in, and as you exhale, sweep down. Arms circle all the way down. Roll the shoulders. Go the other way. Pause here. Standing in mountain pose. Close your eyes. Even if you've never closed your eyes before, standing in mountain pose, I encourage you to close your eyes today. Focus on sinking your weight into the soles of your feet. Feel your body correct itself every time you go off balance. Every time you sway, your body responds. Keeping your eyes closed. Even if you peeked for a moment, go ahead and close them again. Take a breath in, sweep the arms out and up. Bring the hands together. As you exhale, let your hands float down, resting with hands in front of heart center. Sending out a blessing. May all beings be happy. May all beings be healthy. May all beings be loved. And may all beings be at peace. Thank you for taking care of yourself today. Until next time, namaste.